You know that whole key management issue? You know, that super irritating key jingle? It's honestly the source of so many EDC related frustrations. Plus, maybe you're getting home late at night and you're trying to figure out which key is the one that you need to unlock your door, and it's dark and you forgot to turn on the porch light, and damn it, where the hell are my keys? Well, I have a solution. This is the Keybar, and it's fucking awesome. So what the hell is a keybar? Well, keybar is, for all intents and purposes, it's a key organizer, but it's also so much more than just a key organizer. This thing is like a fully customizable Swiss Army knife / multi-tool for your keys and other stuff. You can organize your keys so that they're easy to find and access on this thing. Plus, it does away with that irritating jingle. And add to that the fact that you can get additional tools that you can add to it to build out this thing custom so that it has even more functionality specifically for you is, I don't know, honestly, this is like kind of a EDC game changer for me. It's kind of insane and actually kind of beautiful too. Now, I do want to just go over like a quick disclaimer with this channel, and that is, and I think I've said this before, but that regardless of how I obtain an item, I would not make a video about any product if I don't personally like it, use it, and recommend it. It's really something I want to try to make sure that I live by with this whole thing, is that if I don't absolutely enjoy using a product, I'm not going to recommend it to you guys. So that being said, Keybar did send this to me free of charge to try out, and I'm really glad they did, because honestly, I was already kind of looking at them to pick one up for myself. And yeah, so they saved me a little bit of money, which was kind of cool. But I highly recommend you guys look into this. If key jingle and key organization is something that has been, you know, the bane of your existence for a little while, like it has been for most human beings. And what's cool is you have options with this. You can customize this completely. I only carry a couple of keys, but what's nice about this is it can contain those keys and also add further functionality. So some of the add-on tools that I have on mine are this pry bar / bottle opener / it's got kind of a measurement device on there, which is handy to have. I'm not entirely sure what this is for, but it feels like I could probably like use it to twist something off or open up a bottle or jar lid or something like that. This flathead screwdriver / pry bar thing, whatever you want to call it, that has been actually really useful on a number of occasions for a number of different things already. I've only had this for about a month and a half, and I am loving it. I also have these titanium tweezers, which is a nice additional thing. These tweezers actually came in handy when I took my kids over to the local ice cream shop, and they've got the claw game in there, and a quarter got stuck in there when we were trying to put the money in the machine, and I was able to kind of grab that quarter and pull it back out. I'm a total nerd, but it actually worked out really good to have this on me, and I would have never gotten that quarter back if I didn't have the Keybar. And as for additional tools, I also have this titanium pick on here as well, which has honestly kind of come in handy a couple of times. I've been screwing around. If you follow me on Instagram, I have been screwing around with some leatherwork stuff. And when I screw up on my novice stitching and other things like that, this has been handy to be able to kind of loosen those stitches up. It just comes in handy to have tools like this around when you might need them. It's just like carrying a flashlight around. You never know when you're gonna need it, but when you do, you're kind of like, wow, damn, I'm glad I had that. So the cool thing is it's expandable. So they send you 3 different size screws for these 2 sides here. And you can add more to it, or you can carry it super thin and minimal. I only have 2 keys in mine, and then I have 3 tools that they have available in their store. on mine. And let's see, my keybar is the stonewashed titanium finish. They've got a number of different cool finishes. I want to get another one of these things. I want to get one of the copper ones. I think they're really cool looking, but the titanium is super sick as well. This is definitely one of those tools that like you build it out and you use it for a long time. I think that this is probably going to remain in my pocket all the time. And, you know, generally speaking, it's just going to kind of keep getting added to, and I'll get different tools to put in it and try out. Some other tools that they have available on their website, which of course link in the description, go check them out. You've got to pick one of these things up if you're into this kind of stuff. But they also have a knife with like a liner lock style attachment that you can put in here. They also have a small utility knife or a utility blade type of thing that you can get to add to your key bar. And it's just such a utility beast from the standpoint of how much functionality can you pack into one little thing in your pocket. And you get this little belt clip to add to it. And also what's nice is they do have an upgraded belt clip that this one kind of rotates a little bit. So that's maybe the only complaint that I have, is that my OCD gets a little tweaked out of shape when it's like not lined up with this edge. But aside from that, this is really, really a cool piece of EDC gear. A couple of things that I would say it does take a little bit of getting used to as far as how to get the keys out. So like muscle memory, you'll start to get a feel for how to like rotate things out of there and what works the best. And I will say that it does tend to be a little, and maybe this gets better with practice, but it does tend to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to initially put together and figure out like how to stack things in there. But once you got it figured out, it does work really, really well. And I love this thing. It'll remain a part of my carry probably forever. And they're built so well, they're so solid, there's no way in hell you're gonna break these things. Yeah, if you're a person who's in a place where you need to find a way to like organize your keys and also add a little bit more functionality and utility to your everyday carry, check out Keybar. They have, in my opinion, some of the coolest products on the market for everyday carry. So that about does it for me today, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing if you're not already, and I will see you gearheads in the next video. Until next time, later.